We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Hi Adorners, welcome back to Adornment with Adrienne. Today we're going to be making up a holiday pound cake. If you're interested, please keep watching. And welcome back to Adornment with Adrienne. Happy holidays! Get my apron and I'll be right back. Happy holidays. All right, Adorners, so let's go ahead and get started. So I have my apron now. A happy holidays to you. It's one of the best pound cakes anybody ever made. My sister actually perfected this recipe, I would say. All right, so what are we gonna need? We are gonna need, someone asked me before about the ingredients, and so I don't normally put them in the description. Okay, so I'm gonna give them to you now. So here we go. We need 3 cups of sugar, 3 cups of flour, 3 sticks of butter, 1 cup of lemon lime soda, Sierra Mist, 1 tablespoon or more, up to you, of vanilla, and 5 eggs. All right, again, that was 3 cups of sugar, 3 cups of flour, 3 sticks of butter, 5 eggs, and a cup of Sierra Mist. All right, so let's get started. All right, Adorners, so I'm back. So we're gonna go ahead and start in. I've added in some of our butter already. I have actually an unsalted butter. All right, so we're gonna actually cream this. Okay, Adorners, so you know, old school, people used to keep these wrappers from the butter to grease the pans for the cakes. All right, so anyway, all right, so let's go ahead and cream this butter. All right, we got 3 sticks of butter. Let's go ahead and cream it if we turn on our, plug in our Adorners. So we're gonna go ahead and cream together our butter. We're gonna cream our butter. And while we do that, we're gonna add in 3 cups of sugar. We're gonna add in 3 cups of sugar. Let me get that and I'll be right back. All right, so I've added in 2 cups and 1 more 3 cups of sugar. That's just plain white granulated sugar. All right, so we're gonna cream that together. I'm gonna add in a tablespoon of vanilla extract. All right, and our secret ingredient, and I'll be right back. So we need 5 eggs. We need 5 eggs. My blender is crazy. All right, so we need 5 eggs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Normally you would crack these into a separate bowl just in case, so you don't get any eggshells in here. All right, so let's blend that together and I'll be right back. Adorners, so we need our Sierra Mist, and what we found is that about 1 can is about 1 cup. All right, and really from what we have found, my sister actually found that the can is much sweeter. Okay, so we're going to alternate 1 cup of flour and 1/3 of our cup of Sierra Mist. We need 3 cups of flour, 1 Sierra Mist. So let's go ahead and do that and I'll be right back. All right, Adorners, so we're going to add in 3 cups of all-purpose flour, okay? And you might say, what happened to the baking soda? What happened to the baking powder? But if we remember, you can sift this if you want to. You don't have to. This is the old school cake. Now, I had online This is the old school pound cake. Okay, this is the one that has the hips that swing around the house, the one that's sliding around the house like Big Mama in some slippers. This is that cake. Okay, the cake that I had on is I have another video that's kind of more prim and proper, and you can, you know, slice some fruit with it and take it to work or whatever. But this is the old school pound cake. Okay, this is the one that Big Mama, your grandmama, your gram, whoever auntie would make. And I'm auntie. So let's make this cake. All right, so we have 3 cups of all-purpose flour. All right, so we're gonna add them in one at a time. All right, so I'm gonna turn my mixer on. I'm going to kind of slide that on in so it ain't going all over the place. We don't want that flour all over the house, do we? No, we don't. All right, so that's 1 cup. All right, we need 2 more, and I'll be right back. All right, Adorners. So now it's time to add in 1/3 of our Sierra Mist. All right, so let's turn it on. 2, 3. All right, we gonna let that mix in. All right, flour first, 1 cup. Then you add in some of your Sierra Mist. All right, we wanna scrape the bowl down a little bit here. It's gonna be good. All right, let's get our next cup of flour. All right, Adorners, so let's go on and add in our 2nd cup of flour. All right, we're gonna scooch that down a little bit. All right, Adorners, so it's time to add in some more of our Sierra Mist. Count to 3, 1, 2, 3, and let's blend. Alright, so we want to end on flour. Go ahead and pour in our last of our Sierra Mist. In it goes. Then we got 1 more cup of flour to add, and I'll be right back. So I'm blending this a little bit on high. Alright, now it's time to add in our last cup of flour. We're going to turn this down. Add in our last cup of flour. We're gonna let this blend, and I'll be back. Okay, Adorners, so our batter is done. Go ahead and spray our pan with some of this Perfect Release Pam spray. I find that this works pretty good. We want to make sure we get all the cracks and crevices, right? All right, this is just a regular bundt pan. Sometimes I use an old school angel food cake, but this is not what I'm using this time. All right, we're gonna spray. Make sure you get every crack and crevice. All right, this Perfect Release Pam, it actually works pretty good, but if you have to find Baker's Joy, you can use that as well. Make sure you spray the middle. All right, really good. All right, so let's go ahead and add our batter, and I'll be right back. Okay, Adorners, so we're gonna go ahead and scrape our cake. Scrape the edges down. All right, Adorners, so I want to scrape this down, get all of it into our pan. All right, clean our bowl out with our scraper. All right, get it all in there. All right, clean out our bowl all the way. You want to get all of that good batter, right? All up. Okay, Adorners, so I have preheated. I'm going to shake this around to make sure it's evenly distributed. Okay, so as you can see, we have our pound cake. Yum, yum, yum. All right, so I have preheated my oven for 350 to 350, and I am going to bake this pound cake for 1 hour and 20 minutes on 350. I put a baking sheet underneath just in case any of this spills out, and we're going to let this cook for 1 hour and 20 minutes on 350. Then when we take it out, we're going to let it sit for 10 minutes before we take it out of the pan. Let's go ahead and put it in the oven. All right, it's time to put our cake in the oven. All right, so I've gone ahead and I put my cake in the oven. It's going to be in for 1 hour and 20 minutes on 350. Remember, when we take it out, it's gonna sit for 10 minutes in the pan before we try to remove it. Okay? All right. Happy cake. I'm a little sweaty, but I'm so excited about our cake. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a simple syrup as well. That way I can put that in our cake. All right, and that will require whatever's left. So I'm gonna use what's left of our Sierra Mist, half a cup of sugar and half a cup of water, and I'm just gonna let that sit on the stove and melt, and then we're gonna douse our cake in it when it's done. All right, Adorners, it's time to take our cake out. All right, Adorners, it's time to take out our cake. Let me go ahead and pull it out right quick. Remember, it's gonna sit in the pan for 10 minutes and then we will remove it, okay? All right, let me get it out. All right, Adorners, so our cake is out of the oven. I'm gonna let it sit for 10 minutes and then we're gonna remove it from our pan and let it sit. I probably will put it in a glass, my glass dish, cake dish, and let it sit. And maybe douse it with some simple syrup. Okay, 10 minutes. Okay, Adorners, so I've started some simple syrup with some of our leftover Sierra Mist, some water, and some sugar. All right, Adorners, so that's our time. Let's go ahead and take our cake out. Turn off our timer. All right, let's go ahead and take out our cake. All right, so I have my cake plate. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it on the top. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it on the top of my cake here. I cut out a little bit of the foil. It was a little bit too big. So we gonna take our cake. Make sure you have something, pot holders or something. Make sure you have pot holders or something. Okay, don't just try to take this out. All right. There's our cake. Alright, is it gonna come out the pan? I guess we'll see, won't we? Alright, Adorners, so our cake has been removed. You see the perfect release worked really, really great. Alright, and so I'm gonna let this cool. I'm actually just gonna put it under the dome of the cake dish, and it smells amazing. Alright, I'm also making some simple syrup, if you remember, and I'm gonna brush that on or douse the cake with it, probably poke a few holes in it. And let that moisten the cake a little bit more. Just delicious. It's gonna be good. All right, Adorners, there's my cake under the dome. I know you might think, ooh, the steam, but it's gonna be all right. We're gonna let it cool off a little bit, and I'll be back. All right, Adorners, so our cake is done. I haven't put any simple syrup or anything on it. I just wanted to go ahead and finish this video. All right, little slice. Just gonna cut a little piece off the top so y'all can see what we got here. See our beautiful cake still cooling. All right, Adorners, so that finishes our cake. I'm so excited. It's delicious. Can't wait to have another bite. Happy holidays, and as always, thank you for joining me with Adornment with Adrienne. I'm your girlfriend or your auntie of lifestyle and decor. And as always, instead of saying goodbye, I say saving hello for another time. See you in the next video. Happy holidays.